everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for Gemini for the month of August 2024. This can apply if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node in Gemini. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate with you. Also do keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. Take whatever resonates and leave out the rest. If you'd like to book a reading with me, drop me a message on Facebook or email. Links are in the description box below and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, so Gemini, I have these cards for you. I've got the Four of Swords in reverse. Then I've got the Justice card in reverse. I've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. And I've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of reversals, but let's see what the energy is. So Gemini, I feel like you're done with a phase in your life where you felt alienated, you felt left out, you felt unappreciated. You're leaving behind a lot of confusion, a lot of hurt, betrayal. It's kind of like a clean slate is what I'm picking up here. Because all these energies like the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, these are all energies of being betrayed, being in a confusion, being in a confused state, being in a state of dilemma, not knowing which path to take. Ten of Swords, again, it's about betrayal, like really serious betrayal, and being able to rise out of that. And then the Five of Pentacles is this energy of feeling left out in the cold, not being appreciated, all of that. And I feel like this was you in the past. I don't think like this is your energy right now. You may have been in that phase recently, but I don't think this is your energy. I want to do a clarification. What do these cards relate to? Is this a romantic relationship or is this something else? So let's look at the cards, like the clarifications for that. What is this Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Five of Pentacles for Gemini? Okay. I feel this is the Magician card that's turning up in the reverse position. So I feel like it may not have been a romantic relationship, but I feel like it's more to do with you feeling like you don't have full control over your life, or you don't have all the tools necessary to make your life whatever you want it to be, which is not the truth, Gemini. Like, you have options at your disposal. You do have all the resources you need to make anything happen, but maybe that was not your energy in the past. Maybe in the past you had that limiting belief that you didn't have what it takes. It doesn't always even have to do with manifestation, really. Like, even though the Magician energy is about that, in this context, I feel like it just has to do with your own limiting beliefs about yourself. Like, a lot of the times we do like a lot of negative self-talk about the things that a person can or can't do, things like that. But again, this is like a self-imposed limitation. It's not something that you can't come out of. And I feel like you've come out of it. I don't think this is your energy right now. I'm also seeing the Four of Swords in reverse. Now, in the upright position, it's about strategy. It's about taking your time to consider your options. And it comes after the Three of Swords, which is about hurt and betrayal again. And this is the energy of having gone through that and then deciding, what next? What do I do now? Moving on from here. And it's also the energy of not getting influenced by outside sources or outside influences. So if friends and family or people around you are telling you to do something a certain way, or trying to like tell you what to do with your life, the Four of Swords is very much about not getting swayed by all that and just remaining true to yourself. But this is coming up in the upright position, and I feel like this was you in the past. I feel like you had to go through that to figure out what you want to do with your life moving on. So what I'm seeing here is you may have been in like a state of limbo in the recent past where you didn't know how to move forward, or this limbo in the sense that kind of lost your mojo. That's how I would best describe it. You may have been in that state in the recent past where you felt very unmotivated or not having that spark or zest towards life, not being very enthusiastic about it, which is unlike you, Gemini, because usually you're very upbeat in your outlook towards life. You like to see what's out there and you like to explore options, all of that. but I feel like this wasn't your energy in the recent past, and I will do a clarification why exactly you went through that, what was the reason behind that. But I feel like you had to go through this phase, like the Four of Swords phase, where you had to figure out, like really strategize about your life. And this is difficult for you, a little bit challenging for you, Gemini, because you're not the kind of sign that actually sits and strategizes too much, unlike a lot of other signs. You kind of like to go with the flow. You're a mutable sign, you're an air sign, and also you have that duality to you, like your sign is the twins, your symbol is the twins. So you are very much about going with the flow and kind of seeing what happens as a result of that. So actually sitting down, taking the time out to figure out, okay, what next? What do I need to do? That's actually quite impressive, and it speaks to a lot of maturity, because I feel like you had to do that. You had to actually sit down and figure out what do you need to do moving on in your life. I'm seeing the Justice card as well. Justice is the card of Libra, but it's also about equality, fairness, making sure that the scales of justice are balanced, if that makes sense. So that's coming up as a reversal, and I feel like all of this energy that you experience somehow is connected to this card. I feel like someone did you wrong, because I'm also seeing the Ten of Swords here, right? And that's again about betrayal. So I feel like someone did you wrong, someone let you down. It doesn't have to always be like a betrayal in that way, like it doesn't have to be dramatic, but it's just feeling let down by people in general. That could have also been the case, like having some expectations from someone and them not meeting those expectations, or kind of letting you down. That's the energy that I'm getting, and I feel like um, somehow you felt betrayed by that, and it wasn't a very good place to be in. Now I do want to clarify, what is all this? Is this a romantic relationship, or what's the energy here? Nine of Cups again, like in reverse. This is again like Nine of Cups is this energy of being very zen in the moment, being very happy and content with whatever you have. But that again, I feel like in the recent past you weren't in that energy space, obviously because you weren't feeling appreciated, you felt betrayed, you weren't having your mojo as such. So obviously, like, it's very difficult to have the Nine of Cups moment in that kind of mind frame. So what is the current energy for Gemini, and what does Gemini need to do in the month of August to kind of move forward? What does Gemini need to do? What overall messages for Gemini? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What else for Gemini? Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is not a time to take risks, Gemini. I don't think in the month of August you should take any kind of risk, as exciting as it may be. Like, you may, like, avoid the shiny object syndrome is what I would say. And that's something that you get attracted to, you get attracted to quite easily. And that kind of distracts you sometimes, but this is not the month to go after anything that's extremely challenging. Basically, sorry if I can talk today, don't reinvent the wheel. If something has been working well for you, just let it happen. Like, keep going with that. Don't try to change things up or switch things up too much. It doesn't matter how exciting it is, doesn't matter how rewarding or potentially rewarding it seems. Don't do that in the month of August. Just keep things low key, keep things a bit predictable, and stay within your comfort zone is what I would say. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position, it's very much about being resourceful, making do with what you have, all of that energy. It's very practical, earthy energy. I mean, it's the energy of Capricorn after all. But in the reverse position, I feel like this is not the time to do that. I feel like you've already done that. You've already done an inventory check with your life, because I'm also seeing the Four of Swords, right? That's also about strategizing, seeing what you can do going forward, right? So you've already done that. You've already taken stock of your life. You've already seen what you need to achieve in your life, what are your goals, all of that. And you've done the planning. So now going forward, it's not about so much about this Queen of Pentacles resourcefulness energy. What is the clarification for this? So what do they need to do instead? Okay, so I'm getting the Seven of Wands in reverse, and I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't think this is so even though I said like stay within your comfort zone, at the same time it's not about no movement at all. So you still want to make sure that you're not just sitting around waiting and watching, because the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position is about just sitting and let's let's wait for things to happen. That's not your energy in the month of August. You don't want to just sit around and wait for things to happen. So still go out there, make things happen. But then I'm also seeing the Seven of Wands in reverse. So again, if you're finding yourself in situations which require you to kind of defend yourself, explain yourself too much, stay away from those. Definitely, it's just unhealthy for you. So avoid situations that kind of make you have to defend yourself, or any kind of combative situation which kind of pushes you to the corner. Avoid that at all costs. So that's what I have for you, Gemini, for the month of August. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm, and it also motivates me to deliver more content for you, my lovely subscribers. And if you'd like to, book a reading with me, you can drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box. Before going, I want to drop one charm for you, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini in terms of final messages? What do we have for Gemini? Okay, we have wings with the heart, if you can see that. So this is more about listening to your heart, is what I would say. You've done the strategizing, you've done the planning, you've decided what you want in life. You're staying within your comfort zone, but at the same time, you still want to keep listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, because that's what the real message is. You want to listen to your heart, and you want to do whatever your intuition tells you to, because that's going to lead you to the best path moving forward, right? So that's what I have for you, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.